That is a lovely backdrop. The lighting isn't bad either, and the winds come down.
Right then, where do we start?
So the day started with the anticipation of doom and terror.
Yeah, we were absolutely bricking the 19-mile day.
And rightly so, because we'd been building it up and building it up and building it up, and the day previous was absolutely savage, weren't it?
It was. We were in a bad way that day.
We were in a bad way
It was
that day.
hump day though, we've decided.
It was hump day, and we've also realised that it's almost like every other day is like a bad day.
You picked up on that.
So we've got into a pattern, and so today.
But tomorrow we're going to break that. I'm not having that.
Well, fingers crossed. Yeah, I mean we have got a Devil's Staircase tomorrow, so that could go.
Right, let's go to the format first.
Let's go to the format first.
Where did we leave and where have we ended up?
Where did we leave and where have we ended up? We've ended up at Glencoe. Where did we leave from? Tyndrum. Yes, that one has.
So we left the hotel because we were worried about how long our day would be with no breakfast, and we were out the door, I think at about 6:20.
Yeah.
On the road. Hotel was absolutely fine, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Had a good night's sleep.
Had a good night's skip. I had a good night's skip. Yeah, I had a good night's skip. You know, as well as could be expected considering the pain. I was sore.
Yeah, we were sore. It was a tough day yesterday, but we got up nice and early, skipped breakfast, dropped the bags off, and headed out. And also the other reason for that was to beat some of the heat. As you can see, we have been blessed.
I mean, look at the sun. Look at that sun. Well, you probably can't see us very well. We probably just look like big shadows.
No, I think we're all right. But yeah, we've been absolutely blessed with the sun. So we skipped out early to try and beat some.
No breakfast yet. Just cracked on.
So the first section of the day, we smashed 7 miles, and that got us to Bridge of
Orkney. Yeah, where we stopped and had a coffee and a little released the feet rest, which went down a treat, I must say. And then straight away after that was like a savage hill. It's almost like we plan it. I mean, we haven't got a clue what we're doing, but it really seems like we plan it quite well, because straight away after that was like a savage hill, weren't there?
Yeah. So there seems to be a lot of savage hills today. Oh no, sorry, it was Savage Hill, but actually at the top we had a beautiful view.
We did have a beautiful view
across. I mean, it's just mountain skyline as far as the eye could see. We had like a lovely lock, sort of dotted all over. Actually,
yeah.
You know, the view at the top there.
Yeah, it was really stunning. And I don't know whether that might have set the mood for us a little bit. It was like, because we went out and it wasn't red hot straight away, we were actually a little bit nippy to begin with, because we were in the shade of the hills.
Yeah.
And then when the sun came out, it was like we were like solar panels.
Yeah.
It radiated happiness to us, which was fucking lovely, wasn't it?
Really good day today.
It was a really good day today. Considering how bad we thought it was going to be, it was delicious, delightful, and nutritious.
So we went round the top, didn't we? Got the viewing point, and then when we dropped down the bottom, we went into Inverarrum.
Yeah, somewhere like that. We can't pronounce any of the names of anything. I can't anyway.
Pub, and I think it was a bit of a guest house, bunkhouse situation, possibly.
Is that the one that we went in where I was going to get a hat with a dude who was telling us about the guy in the bath?
Lots of chat, yeah.
Lots of chat, yeah. Lovely. He was English.
Lots of chat.
Yeah.
We stopped in there. Snacks.
Got some snacks, yeah. Got to the charcuterie.
Didn't even take the bags off. It was literally, thank you very much, gone.
Yeah, which actually I think was beneficial, because it was because the feet were a little bit pokey straight away after that.
It was a case, because we've been going out with the whole like, oh, every 4 miles we'll have a stop and we'll go. That didn't happen today. We smashed 7 miles.
We smashed 7 miles.
And then we smashed.
And then we.
Bridge.
Yeah, but the bridge was after the bridge.
That's what I mean.
And then we stopped briefly to go in that little shop. We weren't long in there, because the guy was talking our ears off. So we tried to avoid that like the plague. Bless him. We weren't being horrible or anything. We just, we were getting our heads down. We're just trying to get the miles done, because we were so freaked out yesterday about what today was going to be like, I suppose, in a way. And then we carried on walking. But then we started climbing the longest hill in the world.
I don't know how many miles long it was.
It was long. I bet you it was about 4 miles long.
It wasn't far out of that village, was it? Really?
No.
It was a little bit of flat on the tar road,
Oh,
and then it
we've
was.
missed a bit. That little we got to where we thought was sort of like the top of the climb, of the savage climb after the Bridge of Orkney, and we went up to a bit where they put all the stones and.
That's the bit I was talking about with the views and all the rocks.
Oh, okay, sorry,
We
I
haven't
must
done
have.
that. We
My
haven't done
apologies,
that.
I'm behind.
See, it was so good we had to say it twice.
Can you see how much of a better mood we're in today?
And
Like
also,
in
we're
comparison,
slightly delirious after
yeah,
doing
definitely giddy.
nearly 20 miles, smashing some good grub, and yeah, it does help, doesn't it?
Yeah, 2 dinners doesn't hurt either,
Double
does it?
dinner.
Double dinner day.
The first one was like a starter.
Yeah, well, and we did 20 miles. As much as makes no difference, we've done 20 miles today,
Anyway,
so
we are jumping ahead.
we are jumping ahead.
So, where did we get to? The beautiful view. We dipped back
Oh,
down.
the hill, the longest hill
Yeah,
in
the
the
bottom, sorry,
world.
yeah.
And that was the hill. It was when we got to the top of that hill eventually, which took hours, literally
It
hours.
really did.
We got over the hump of it and then started descending a little bit, not loads, just a little bit. Found a nice little bridge
Yeah.
after looking at in a few other different
Yeah.
places to try and release the beasts.
Beasts.
But we didn't stop until we had about 5 miles left to go. So we went from 7. So
Yeah.
actually, we stopped at 7. We stopped at around 14. So we did 7-mile stops, which is
And we stopped
3 miles longer each time than we thought we were going to. So we were on a 2-stop strategy for a 20-mile hike.
And the
Hamilton would have been proud of us.
the stop at the bridge, though, we really took our time there, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. I had a lovely time. That was where the delirium set in. We
Yeah.
were having a lovely time talking to the passers-by, which we haven't done much at all
No,
on this.
you were being bougie. I don't want to talk to anybody. People trying to engage, and then today it's
How
just been
dare you?
Hi,
You
hi everyone. Hi, over
look at
there.
me,
Hi.
everybody. Look at me.
Social butterflies today.
Yeah, well, that's
But it's
because
the
I don't.
mo-
It's
the
because
effort, because it you
it's
know.
because it wasn't anywhere near as bad as we thought it was
Yeah.
going to be.
But I think we built it up in our heads as well.
And
Yesterday
it's
was
the
just
2-day, and it's the
yeah.
2-dayer. Tomorrow's going to be dog shit, and because we've got Devil's Staircase,
No, we're going out with good attitude. We're gonna
I'm
have 2
just being real.
fantastic
I'm just
final
being realistic.
days.
Just being realistic.
So am I.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. Tomorrow's gonna be good. Come on.
Well, to be fair, I am actually looking forward to tomorrow, even though the Devil's Staircase does sound a little bit savage. And then there's differing information on it as well. One says that you've looked up says 6 miles,
One says 2.
6 miles long with a 500
Yeah.
meter climb, and another one says 2 miles long with a 500 meter climb, which is obviously significantly steeper.
Yeah, it's a lot very different.
But it does say that there are magnificent views of Ben Nevis on the climb. So if it takes us a little bit longer, if we've managed, so we've managed to smash out a
there's
20-mile
today.
walk today in less than 6 hours. We were planning for a 10-hour, minimum 10-hour, maybe even a 12-hour day today, and we smashed it out in nigh on half of the 12-hour time that we thought it was going to. Moving time.
What was today's time though that we took? Can you
Oh,
remember?
do you know
Was
what?
it
I don't.
8?
Without looking at my phone, which we're currently
Yeah.
recording on, I couldn't tell
I
you
think it was
exactly.
8 something, which is phenomenal.
No, was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
maybe I've got that wrong then. Maybe it was. Maybe it was more like. No, because how long would we have stopped for? We only stopped for an hour in total. I would have said, not much longer than that.
there or thereabouts.
I thought it said moving time was 5 hours and 50 minutes.
No,
I could
I'm sure
be
you said
wrong.
6 something down in the
I
book.
could be wrong. Well, even if it's 6 hours, that's still potentially half
Which is
of
mad because
what the 12-hour that we
literally,
thought it might
yeah,
be.
because we had between 10 and 12 hour day in our head, and to get down here when we did was fantastic. So you drop down. Actually, you look out. So I'm pointing because it's literally over there. So you drop down.
You
the
can't
hill.
see it because you're looking at us.
Just
Unlucky.
a picture. We'll talk it through for you. There's Glencoe.
It looks a bit like that mountain, just
one.
over there.
So you look over to your left as you drop down the hill, and there's Glencoe.
Is that one got snow on it? You can't. Oh, it has as well. Look. Oh, snowy top mountains.
Down, and on the left there's Glencoe Ski Centre. Oh, that was a mouthful.
Yeah, you make an ear.
You can see Kingshouse Hotel, which is literally just there.
And it looked a lot closer than it was, didn't it?
It looked like it just mirage kept going further and further and further away, but actually we smashed out 19 miles, I think.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was at least half a mile more than we had thought, which actually, in the grand scheme of things, wasn't that bad considering A lot of other people say it's like 3 miles more. Definitely it wasn't 3 miles more. But that last bit, we had to come down some tasty little hills, and they weren't even that steep. But
It's just when your feet are wrecked.
and when you
hard.
think you're done,
Yeah.
like that 19-mile lip came out, and I was like, "Yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm done."
So we got in. We checked in probably about an hour earlier, so that was very good of them to give us a key. We had a little sit down and a drink.
And some
Then,
haggis crisps.
although the
Oh,
landladies are coming back in,
oh well.
I think it's tours. Anyway, so then we got showered quickly, got into the restaurant and had haggis, neeps and tatties.
Haggis, neeps and tatties.
Turned up.
But it was a dinner. That was supposed to be a
That
dinner.
was supposed to be dinner. Turned up, it was a little bit small, so we were like,
Double dinner. Why not? We've done 20 miles, and even the I was going to say the referee's not a referee, is he?
Even he
Fucking
agreed.
referee. Oh my god. The garçon.
The garçon.
It was quite funny actually.
So,
He seemed like a real nice bloke.
And he loved our double dinner.
He did love our double dinner.
And now we've just come outside after having double dinner, like piglets, to come out and have a little rundown of the day.
Yeah, because we're staying in a bunkhouse tonight. There isn't enough room in our little bunkhouse for us to be able to sit on a bed either side, like how we are now, and do the talk. So we're currently outside while there's people around, feeling a little bit awkward talking at a camera, which is not something that we would normally do. Luckily, and they're fancy, yeah, but they're posh, and they don't care what we're doing. Oh yeah, well when we turned up, oh my god, when we turned up, there was a load of people. The car park was full of McLarens, and then not only that, but there was a couple of stags across the way. It was just like fantastic.
So anyway, that I think we probably rounded up for today.
Oh, is that enough now? Is there too many people here?
Too many people. The Landys are getting closer and closer.
They are, yeah. It's not going to be long before one of them goes, "Oh, what are you doing? What are you up to? What are you up to?" Oh,
hang on, Matthew, concentrate. How many miles tomorrow?
9.
Where are we going?
I don't fucking know.
Blackwater Hospital.
Yes, that one.
Can't remember the village.
From Glencoe. We're at Glencoe now.
How are you feeling? Are you nervous?
No.
Good.
No, because I already know it's going to be shit because it's the second day.
I'm not having that. I hope when we come back tomorrow, we would have turned that frown.
I'm hope I'm
we
wrong.
need to get you a pasty.
I'm hoping. Not a pasty. Not a pasty. It's not a pasty. Sausage roll. It's not a pasty that I need. It's a sausage roll. But that sausage roll was a special sausage roll. It was a special, unheartburn creating sausage roll. There won't be in the middle of the mountains.
Okay.
I want a wild sausage roll. A wild mountain sausage roll, like a haggis. Yeah. There are haggises. There are. I had my picture taken as a haggis the other day.
If you can be bothered, insert that.
Well, I don't edit these ones. These ones just go straight. I might cut the front bit out of it and the back bit out of it where I'm waddling my fat ass up to the camera, but I don't because sometimes it's funny. So I don't. Sometimes it just stays in. It all depends if I'm singing or something on the way in or on the way out. You have to treat these people, don't you? Otherwise, they're just not going to listen to us fucking waffling a load of shit, are they? If it looks like it might be a little bit entertaining to begin with. I feel like I'm in my flow now. Like the more audience we're getting, I feel like.
To do a high five and get out of bed. Are you warming up for it? It's got to be a good one because we've had a really good day.
Yeah, but it has been a really good day.
Yeah.
I just feel like I might ruin it with a shit high five.
Let's not ruin it. Come on, let's just do a good one. Don't make it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's a good one.
Is it?
It was a good one. Made a good slap.
It made a good
hurt my hand a little bit.
7.5.
Oh, you're such a harsh critic.
I am.
You have the audacity to fucking tell me about how I feel shit about tomorrow, and you're ruining our good high five.
Oh, so sorry.
Is that the end of it then?
Bye.
Wrong end of it. You actually didn't do that to the camera. Camera's there, isn't it, darling?
All my might not to keep that off then.
Well, you can't do that.